Arif Kaya used to meet his friends for a drink in this bar on the outskirts of Istanbul. His favorite was raki, the Turkish national drink. But 3 years ago, Arif was served bootleg alcohol made of methanol, and now he's almost completely blind in one eye as a result.
Coming back here is painful. I keep wishing that none of it had ever happened. The bar closed after the incident, but reopened under another name, as though nothing had ever happened.
His wife, Hatice, gathered the medical certificates that confirmed her husband's partial loss of vision. But the couple still didn't receive any compensation from the state.
When my husband arrived at the state hospital and wasn't able to see or recognize any of us, the doctors just said, it'll only be temporary. Pray to Allah, he will regain his eyesight.
My vision of things in the distance is somewhat intact, but close up everything looks gray. I've not had any work since it happened. Now I just sit at home and hardly go out.
During this raid on a bootleg distillery, Turkish police officers find evidence of a professional, well-organized operation in the cellar and courtyard. There's a printing press for labels, bottles in standard sizes, and bottling equipment. Bootleg alcohol is a profitable business. As soon as the police managed to shut down one distillery, another one takes its place. Up to 2 million German tourists alone visit the Turkish Riviera near the city of Antalya each year. The tourists don't seem deterred by the reports on bootleg alcohol, which killed 3 German teenagers here several months ago. Most of the visitors are on all-inclusive package tours, and their drinks are free of charge. Eventually, some tourists throw caution to the winds.
I saw everyone with vodka, and the next morning they were all at the beach, so I thought, okay, I can drink it too.
The Turkish hotel owners, worried that the recent deaths could harm their reputation, are taking steps against illegal alcohol. Birsin Torun is a food safety inspector. On behalf of the tourism industry, she visits the hotels near Antalya to monitor the quality of the food and drink they serve. Torun says bootleg alcohol is a complex problem.
The tourists who come here are looking for a bargain. They book all-inclusive tours and don't want to spend a lot of money. Our very high alcohol taxes, unfortunately, are a second factor. And finally, we also have a problem with inadequate controls of the hotels and restaurants by the authorities.
The problem isn't limited to large hotels. Many tourists insist on rock-bottom prices in local shops and restaurants as well. They say, why pay 13 euros for a bottle of raki when you can get it for 6 euros instead?
We always tell the tourists that all the bottles should have an excise stamp, like these ones here. But still, many tourists tell us we're too expensive.
Arif Kaya is now a teetotaler. He doesn't trust any kind of alcohol anymore. His wife says one terrible experience was enough. Kaya is suing for official recognition of his disability, but the authorities haven't yet reached a verdict. Meanwhile, the bootleggers who nearly blinded him have never been caught.